was not right. So me and Heffa knew each other for about 4 years. We were friends in the summertime and then continued being friends throughout high school, and then we stopped talking for these exact reasons. So a little background story on Heffa. Heffa was having some trouble at home with her family. She didn't live with her mom or her dad. She lived with her extended family. So she lived with her grandma, her grandfather. Her family is in Trinidad. Her mom is in Trinidad, her dad in Trinidad, and she always had problems with her extended family. So me being the good ass friend that I am, I was like, you know what, you having trouble, girl, you can stay in my house for as long as you want. I asked my mama loved Heffa, so my mom was like, yeah, Heffa can stay here as long as she wants to. So I'm like, yes, Heffa, you gonna be my new roommate, you know what I'm saying? I share my bed with this bitch. I share my food with this bitch. I share my entire life with this hoe, okay? And she gonna turn around and do this to me? So Heffa stayed with me for about 4 weeks, and she liked this guy in my area. We're gonna name him Wasteman. So Heffa was feeling Wasteman, and Heffa was like, oh my gosh, Paris, like, he's so fine, like, I want her to be my new boo thing, like, he poppin'. I like that nigga, like, for real, like, I'm trying to get with him for real. At this time, I was scared of boys, so I was like, oh, you do your thing, because you know what, like, I'm trying to do my homework. One night, Heffa was like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go chill with Wasteman, so I'll be back later. So she left for the night, she came back, and when she came back, she was mad as hell. And I was like, what's wrong? She's like, don't talk to me. I was like, what did I do? She was like, I'm trying to spend time with Wasteman and all he can do is talk about you. Like, I don't have time for that. I know you talk to him behind my back, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, what? I nicknamed him Wasteman for a reason, because he was a Wasteman. So Heffa didn't talk to me for the rest of the night because that guy was asking about me, and she got upset that he was asking about me the whole night. Like, why is that my problem? I don't understand. Huh? The next morning, everything was fine. She was talking to me again. She was just like, no, I was honestly just upset because, like, I really like him. And the whole time I was chilling with him, he was just like, why didn't you bring Paris? How come Paris isn't here? Does Paris have a match? So I guess she was just upset or jealous or whatever at the fact that the man she wanted, that I didn't want, wanted me. You see what I'm saying? And I never talked to this guy like one-on-one before. It was always a group setting. I never knew he liked me. It was never that kind of like, I know he's feeling me, I know he liked me, so type of situation. No, it wasn't. Like, it was just random that he would say those things to her because I didn't even acknowledge him like that at all. So I thought everything was gravy with us and stuff until I was doing my nightly regimen, okay? So back then, what I loved to do with my skincare was put Pond's cold cream. Do you guys remember what Pond's cold cream is? That little face cream that you put on your face before you go to bed. I loved putting that stuff on my face before I went to bed because when I woke up, my face felt smooth as hell. So I'm just, you know, doing my little nightly routine, wash my face, okay, put my little toner on, okay, then I put the Pond's cream on my face, okay. Why was my face burning? My face was literally on fire. I was like, oh, hell to the nah. On top of that, it smelled very chemically. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I run to the washroom and I wash my face off, okay? Luckily, I didn't put none of the cream on my eyebrows because come to find out that was Nair in the Pond's cream. Nair, do you guys know what Nair is? It is cream hair removal in the Pond's cream. And the way that I figured this out was, I was like smelling it. I'm like, why it smell like that? Like, why was it burning my face? I put it on my arm, and my arms are hairy, like always. My arms just naturally hairy. I put it on my arm, and I'm like, oh, it's not burning my arm. So, like, what's the problem? Left it off for a few minutes, wiped it off. Why was there a square of no hair there? I was like, why is there nail in my Pond's face cream? At this point, I wasn't gonna accuse her of anything because I was trying to stay on her good side because she was like one of those fighter chicks. Like, she would always have my back, and I was like, I ain't trying to have this bitch fight me in my own house because I will lose. I'm a skinny ass bitch. She a strong ass hoe. I ain't trying to do that. So I just threw the bottle out. I didn't say anything to her, okay? So the next day now, I'm like being cautious. I go buy new Pond's cream because that was my go-to. I had to have it. I'm being cautious with everything that is around me. I'm smelling everything. I'm testing everything on my arm. I'm like, this bitch crazy. I need it out of my house, for real. Back then, I loved to work out. I don't like to work out now. Anybody's like, ain't gonna get time to work out. But back then, I loved to work out. So, I used to always drink Gatorade. You guys know what Gatorade is, or Powerade, whatever you want to call it. Even though I'm pretty sure Gatorade and Powerade aren't good for you because there's a lot of sugar in them shits. But that's beyond the point. So, I used to buy like around 4 bottles of Powerade a day, and I just put it in my fridge and just drink it after my workout. Why did I walk into my kitchen and find Heffa putting Windex, which you clean your windows with, you clean surfaces with, a toxic chemical, pouring that into my Gatorade bottle, my blue Gatorade bottle. I caught her. So at this point, I'm like, I'm not gonna let this slide. You really trying to kill a bitch now. You really trying to kill a bitch. So I'm like, Heffa, what are you doing? She got scared. She was like, oh, I'm like, what is you doing? She was like, oh no, I'm just cleaning out the bottle because I want to use the bottle for water. Why are you lying? I'm like, that was a full bottle of Gatorade. Why would you pour a full bottle of Windex in it to clean it? That makes no sense to me. So she gets an attitude with me. She's like, so you really think I would put Windex in your Gatorade and make you drink it? That could kill you. You think I would do that to you? Bitch, what else are you trying to do? You tell me, because there's no reason for you to be putting a whole bottle of Windex in a Gatorade bottle when they're both of the liquids are blue, okay? You was trying to kill me. You was trying to poison my ass. I was like, honestly, like, I don't want any beef with you because she would have bust my ass. She was so strong. Like, we're cool and everything, but tomorrow you got to go. I'm sorry. You gotta leave tomorrow. You gotta go back to your grandmama house because we is not being your hostess anymore. She's like, I can't believe you would think I would do that. You think I'm an evil person? You think I'm an evil ass bitch? I would never do that to you. You're my friend. I'm like, that's all fine and dandy, but you still got to go. So I let her spend the night, okay? We shared a bed together because, I mean, I live in an apartment. My house isn't big. So we were sharing a bed. And when I woke up the next day, I got up, everything was fine and dandy. I started spreading my bed. Why? Why is there a clump of hair on my pillow? A clump of my real hair, because I never wore weave back then, okay? A clump of my real hair on the pillow. So I'm looking at the pillow like, nah, no, this bitch didn't do this. I know this bitch ain't that crazy. No, that can't be my hair. She must have cut her hair before she left, because there ain't no way this bitch cut my hair while I was sleeping. So I'm like, you know what? Breathe, Paris, breathe. I put my fingers through my hair and a whole clump of hair came out in my hand. I was like, this bitch crazy. I'ma kill everybody. This is my real hair. This is not weave. This is hair that grows from my scalp, okay? So my hair was like, my natural hair is about this long, okay? About, yeah, up to here, okay? This was my normal hair. And then up here, at the top of my head, was about this short, guys. What? By this time, she was gone. Nowhere to be found. Missing person. Amber Alert, where are you, bitch? I text her phone, she ain't answering. I call her phone, she ain't answering. I call her grandma ain't answering. I'm like, okay, you know what? I can't fight. My camera battery died. But, as I was saying, bitch like me can't fight. So, I wasn't trying to have beef with her because she's strong as shit. So, I was like, I'm gonna let it go. But before I let it go, I'm gonna leave her ass a voicemail, okay? My voicemail went a little something like this. Heffa, we were good friends, so I don't understand what led you to do all this. If it was over a boy, you need to learn how to grow up because niggas ain't shit. The fact that you tried to poison my ass, put Nair in my face cream, and cut my hair before leaving just shows how immature you are. So I hope you have a great life, and I'm happy I'm not in it anymore. So after she cut my hair, I didn't see her for a while because she didn't really go to school. She was one of those, we were one of those kids who didn't like going to school. We used to skip school all the time. So I buck up into her one day at the mall, and I didn't say nothing, she didn't say nothing. We just passed each other without even like pretending like we didn't see each other, even though we're like shoulder to shoulder passing each other. And then, like I said at the beginning of this video, just recently she reached out to me, and that's what like reminded me of this whole situation. When she reached out to me, I was like, oh shit, that'll make a good story time. She basically apologized to me without really apologizing for what she did. She was just like, I'm sorry for everything that I've ever done to you throughout our friendship. She never admitted to trying to poison me. She never admitted to putting Nair in my face cream, even though I know it was her, because my brother and my mama would not do that, and those were the only two people who are living in my house other than her. So, and she never said she cut my hair, but hello, hi, you were sleeping beside me, you left, you didn't answer your phone, you cut my hair. All of it. Almost all my hair. Like, this whole first chunk of my head was this short, guys. And that's how I started wearing weave. But yeah, Heifer, if you see this, girl, I accept your apology like I said in the messages when we were talking on Facebook, but you still a heifer. And you really messed up for doing what you did. Like, I never thought someone could be as crazy as your ass. Ever. You and my crazy ex-boyfriend who tried to kill me, y'all go together like peanut butter and jelly, for real. So that was the story of how my friend almost poisoned me. She cut my hair and she put Nair in my face cream like a little trifling ass. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is